Today's race is brought to you by Quaker State Motor Oil. The big Q stands for quality. Always has, always will. And by Ford and your local Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately? We're in Parker, Arizona for the 16th annual SCORE Parker 400. Hello again, everybody. I'm Marty Reed. Working alongside again this year is Jerry Garrett. And Jerry, first of our 6 televised SCORE HDRA events and a huge field.
This has grown to be the biggest desert race in North America in terms of entries, Marty. There's over 435 vehicles here. There's people on a waiting list to be able to compete here.
In Class 8 this year could be one of the toughest battles ever, and Walker Evans, after a disappointing season last year, has come loaded for bear.
He has built 2 new trucks, one for himself, one for Steve McEachern, and they're going to run up front, I think, with those trucks.
He's going to have to compete with the likes of 20-year-old sensation Robbie Gordon and, of course, Scoop Vessels. They finished 1-2 in the points last year. In Class 4, there's also a new name coming from Class 8.
Steve Kelly, a guy who's really a strong runner. He's moving over to Class 4, and I look for him to challenge for the championship right off the bat.
Well, Parker is great for everyone because as of now, everyone is starting the year on equal footing. There are many new vehicles and also old vehicles with new paint schemes. And there are also new teams. One of the largest is a 5-car effort that has been put together by Bosch and Yokohama. Drivers like Malcolm Vinci, Craig Watkins, and Jim Stiles, just to name a few. And some beautiful, beautiful equipment. The team is counting on the factor of safety and victory in numbers. In fact, that's the car Jim Stiles will be driving in Class 1. Another man who has increased the size of his team is Walker Evans. He has added a second brand new Dodge full-size pickup with Steve McEachern at the wheel. Well, Jerry Garrett had a chance to talk to the man who will sit in this cockpit, the boss of the operation, Walker Evans.
Well, the Goodyear Dodge team of Walker Evans is expecting great things this season, and Walker, we understand, is a pretty straightforward truck, so what's going to make it so fast?
Well, definitely the horsepower. I do have some horsepower in this Dodge, but it's got a lot of travel. It's a very organized truck, and we've done a lot of testing up in the Barstow area prior to bringing it down here to Parker. I feel real good about it. One of the trucks has 200 miles, the other one about 165, 70 miles. Fuel consumption is not as great as I'd like, but after all, when you're building horsepower, you got to give up a few things.
Well, with Walker Evans and Steve McEachern driving, you know you're going to have 2 guys with very heavy right feet.
And Jerry, you're right about that. You know, McEachern won the Parker 400 last year in a Chevrolet. This year, he'll try to repeat it in this Dodge. So if you've got a soft, easy chair, get ready for a rough ride, because when we come back, we'll be heading for the starting line for the 16th running of the SCORE Parker 400.